Morning, guys. Monga Inc. here on a Sunday morning, beautiful Sunday morning. Today's video is going to be about there's nothing fancy about the grind. You see, it's not always glitz and glamour. I mean, speaking of which, I'm in an airport, and for most people, when you see this, you think it's always fun, it's always fancy, it's always the good life, but it's never really what it looks like. But and unfortunately, the reason why most people don't say about the tough part is because nobody really cares until you win. So you might as well do it, and finally when you succeed, that's where you get kind of see the rosy picture, and you never see what the process. So when you're doing business and when you're going through in life, there are many things that you go through. When you start a new business, for instance, the first thing that happens to you, you face a lot of rejection from friends, from colleagues, from family, and that can be tough if you've never done business before. And then the people who you trust the most and whose opinion you value so much to give you negative stuff, then obviously most people tend to give up quite easy. The second thing is deception, and people lie to you. I mean, they will not necessarily tell you no, but they'll deceive you, and that can really cost you. I mean, I just came from a trip, attended a trip, cost me about $600, and I mean, the guy I was supposed to partner with and do business with, he deceived me. Like he literally lied to me, and I thought we were gonna do something, but it turns out he wasn't even ready to get started. I mean, we took the flight, I took the accommodation and all that stuff, and it was just for that. So I mean, it is what it is, but I understand because I mean, I've been into personal development training a lot, and one of the things I've come to learn is about the 80-20 rule. It's okay when people reject you and do whatever they do, but as long as you stay consistent. Remember, about every time you do or talk to about 100 people about your business or try to sell your product opportunity, about 80% or so will turn you down. They will tell you no, they'll give you, it'll be deception, all that kind of stuff. However form or shape it takes, that's an outright, they're not going to partner with you. But about 20% will come on board, and the 20% will give you the 80% of the business. And this is true in life. I mean, everything. If you go to schools and colleges, only about 26% of students really make it and have good grades, and out of the 20% that make it, 80% do not do very well in life. Only 20% of that number again will probably do something with their time and with their life. I mean, in sales, even in your closet, you wear 20% of the clothes in your closet. If you look at if you follow me and you see most of my pictures, I'm usually in the same clothes most of the time, because there's those kind of things that you like, that that resonate with you and make you feel good about yourself, and you tend to gravitate towards, and that really determines mostly what you pick for your wardrobe, and that's the way it is. But remember that even as you go through the majority, which is the failure, understand that failure is not necessarily a way to get you out. For me, it's a lesson to begin again more intelligently. So it takes courage. It's not easy. It takes courage to win, and it takes courage to actually go and take action in spite of your fear. And always remember, every time you see a successful person, every success that you see around in business or in life, there are so many unsuccessful attempts that have not been recorded, because like I said, we never necessarily tell our problems or our fails, because people don't really care. So at the end of the day, if you have failed, you have to try again and keep going, because like I said, nobody cares until you win. So for those out there who are starting a business, and you've gone to meet someone in a coffee shop and they probably turned you down, or they show up, or they deceived you, or they outright rejected you, it's okay. It's part of the process, and there's nothing fancy about the grind. Maybe the results of the grind is what looks fancy to the person, the naked eye, the people who have never really attempted. So that's the video for today, guys. Have fun, and let's go back to the grind. #LegacyRun. Thank you, guys.